Once you Sankofa, you Sankofa forever.
Sankofa is a term that means remember your ancestry as you move forward in life.
When Kamal Bell first became a teacher, he may not have known his most powerful lessons would come not from inside a classroom, but rather outside on a farm.
The farm is a platform, so it's not just an agricultural space. It has so many different utilities. You can learn new skills from the farm. For me, the farm is the basis of education. And if we look at the history of education, it started with farming. So just getting back to the roots in that sense of just the utility of the farm.
The idea for Sankofa and the farm's agricultural academy came to Bell while he worked at a middle school in Durham County.
I saw that a lot of the students would gravitate toward the work I did. And my idea was that this could give the students a platform as they go further in life, but also as they go into the next school year. I was thinking about the long-term effects that it can have on the students, how they also are faced by challenges, how it can help them in their day-to-day life.
Come back down on this side here.
When Bell's principal passed on his idea for the school, he didn't give up. The USDA Farm Service Agency helped him buy land in Orange County, and organizations like NC Farm Bureau's Ag in the Classroom helped fund the academy, which now has 6 students.
My name is KAMRON Jackson.
My name is Jamal Ali.
My name is MIKAL Ali.
Hello, my name is Kamani Traquan King.
When the students first arrived, they didn't know what Bell had in store for them.
I thought it was gonna be like it was already up and running, but it wasn't. So I was like, kind of made a bad choice here.
I was just thinking like what you see on TV, you know, it's huge 500-acre farm, cows, and so when I came up there, it was just like trash everywhere. And so like we really started from the bottom.
Bell taught the boys basic skills that turned the brush and trash into an operating farm.
How to use a drill, how to dig a hole. We learned how to build little chicken feeders, like our own little stuff. And over time, I'd say I learned how to build a whole caterpillar tunnel. I learned how to fix irrigation lines.
I can build my own fences. I can make my own garden. I can carry my own livestock. Mr. Bell has taught me pretty much everything that I know, from feeding the chickens all the way down to the science of how to plant plants and the certain distance that they need to grow.
I've learned, planting, the bees. Well, I'm also a certified beekeeper.
Over time, the lessons became about more than agriculture.
I've just learned life skills, how to interact with different people and, speaking skills. It's more than the work, it's more the bonds that have formed. I've gained, that culture is important for you to be able to learn. And so that he's implemented our culture and our history. That way we're able to actually know that we're able to do it as well.
I've seen a change in my life from when I started working on the farm with Mr. Bell versus before I started on the farm. I would say my grades improved. I was more cautious of what I did because I knew the result or the end. So I was more focused.
Once we found out that we're not something so small that we're actually able to make change, then that's when we're able to open up.
They have been a true light to the farm, just to see young men with that drive and ambition.
And thanks to that ambition, these students have already figured out how farming will play a role in their lives in the years ahead.
I'm interested in a lot of different stuff, but I know I want to do something alongside farming.
But I know I'll definitely use what I've learned here in the future.
I want to become a marine biologist and I want to study aquaculture.
I think I want to go into psychology and then end goal is build a school.
I think as we go forward, I think we'll see a change in the demographic of farmers. Not a large change, but with programs like what we're doing, educating the youth, they don't have to necessarily go into farming, but they have an appreciation for the farm and what it can do for them. So when they have kids, hopefully, they'll say, hey, we can work on this little garden at our house, or we can work on the farm. There's just so many different avenues that the farm can provide someone.